In this video lecture, you would learn how to calculate the amounts of carbohydrates, proteins and lipids in a meal when you know the total calories provided by that meal and percentage of calories provided by each nutrient, for example carbohydrates, lipids and proteins. Let us work with the following example. Suppose a meal has total of 750 calories. If 50% of the calories come from carbohydrates, 30% of calories come from lipids and 20% of calories come from proteins. How do we calculate the amounts in grams of carbohydrates, proteins and lipids in that meal? There are three simple steps to solve the problem. Step 1. You will have to figure out how many calories are provided by each nutrient. So you know the total calories provided by a meal. You multiply it by percentage of calorie provided by one nutrient. For example, carbohydrate or lipid or protein. Step 2. You have to remember how many calories are provided by 1 gram of that nutrient. For example, carbohydrates provide 4 calories per gram, lipids each gram provides 9 calories and proteins each gram provides 4 calories. And then the final steps, divide the calories from a nutrient you obtained in step 1 by number of calories per gram of that nutrient from step 2 and you will get the amount in grams of that nutrient. Let us calculate the amount of carbohydrates in the meal. In our example, that meal provided total 750 calories. 50% of the calories in the meal came from carbohydrates. So let's calculate how many calories were provided by carbohydrates in that meal. Total calories 750 multiplied by 50%, so 50 divided by 100 is equal to 375 calories. Now we know that each gram of carbohydrate provides 4 calories. So amount of carbohydrates in grams would be 375 calories provided by carbohydrates divided by 4 calories per gram provided by carbohydrate. So total amount of carbohydrate in our meal is 93.75 grams. So let's calculate the amount of lipids in the meal. The same way you did for carbohydrates. Total calories in that meal were 750. 30% of the calories came from lipids. So calories from lipids would be 750 times 30 divided by 100 is equal to 225 calories. We know that each gram of lipids provide 9 calories. So amount of lipids would be 225 calories divided by 9 calories per gram equals to 25 grams. Lastly, we will see how to calculate the amount of proteins in the meal. We will follow the same steps. Total calories provided by our meal were 750. 20% of the calories were provided by proteins. So calories from proteins would be 750 times 20 divided by 100 is equal to 150 calories. We know that each gram of proteins provide 4 calories. So amount of proteins would be 150 calories divided by 4 calories per gram comes out to be 37.5 grams. So you see, in these simple steps you can solve this problem. I hope it was informative. Thank you for your time.